welcome to another new season of 10-12 Talk. I'm Coach Herb, and then we got
Coach Ham.
Coach Ham, head coach of the Seahawks. So, as usual, on our pregame show, we get into the football talk. But before we get into all that, we got some announcements for you guys. So, for new guys, returners, we still got some spots open on teams. So, if you have any friends or know anyone that's still trying to get on a team, make sure they sign up by Friday. Make sure they get that waiver in. And then even if you are a returning player, make sure you have your waiver in by Saturday. If you don't have your waiver in, you can't play on Saturday. So make sure you get that in. This Thursday, we got our pep rally. Coach Ham, you coming through to the pep rally?
Coming through.
All right,
Yeah.
So we got some Ravens players coming through. Marlon Humphrey, Michael Pierce. They got some exciting stuff they want to talk to you about. We got free food. Prizes. I even heard we giving out some UA gear, some UA gift cards. So
I heard that new UA drip is different this season. So
we go on. So make sure you're there. So we always give out exclusive gear at the pep rally that you can only get at the pep rally. So if you're new, returning, whatever, as long as you got your waiver in, as long as you played in the preseason, come on through. You get some of that gear. But when we get to Saturday, do not be asking me, Coach Jeff, Coach Ham for no exclusive gear that we gave out at the pep rally. So if you want that gear, you got to get to the pep rally this Thursday at New Song Academy, 1530 Pressman Street. All right, around the corner right from the field. So y'all make sure you're there this Thursday. Some more Saturday announcements. So on Saturday, just want to let spectators, players know we are a smoke and drug-free environment. So please, no smoking, anything like that. Please take it to either the other side of the field or get it done before or after. But during the gameplay, while the games are there, while 10-12 is using that field, please, no smoking allowed. So smoking and drug-free environment. And then this Saturday, we also still have game day job applications open. So on Saturday, you can make up to $20 an hour, learning some job force development skills. So we do photos, cameras, stats. Make sure you see me or Coach Neil about that. We'll get you situated with game day job applications. And you'll be good to go. And then I think that's it. I think we can kind of get talking about this new season. We can actually start with some of the Seahawks. So when Coach Jeff used to be on the show, he used to have like 3 hard questions. So I'm only have 2 for you today. 2 for you. So what can we expect from this Seahawks team from last year? Y'all kind of had a good run. What's going to be different about this year's Seahawks team? Without like giving your game plan away, giving out any strategy, but what will we see different from the Seahawks team this year?
Number one, we're gonna be very organized, offense and defense. We're gonna play to the whistle for sure. You're gonna see a lot more of the players who was on the team last year. You're gonna see them catch the ball more. You're gonna see them get better. You're gonna see a lot of flag pulls. I'm not expecting this year a lot of plays just going past 10, 15 yards down the field for a score. And most importantly, we should see and expect everyone to be there on time, ready to start the game. So there's no complications. The time is running. So it's 2 more touchdowns, I believe, added on the board. So now we already coming to the game late. And we down 2 touchdowns. Halftime is in 5 minutes. So just organized, a lot more communication between the coaches and the players, a lot more leadership between my offensive captain and my defensive captain.
Okay.
And just a lot more, competition.
Yeah.
To show,
so it sounds like y'all just invested on that football side for sure this year.
Hey, we, I'm not going to say who we, took a player from, but I mean, really ain't take anything. He was a free agent and wanted to. Man, the boy said he wanted to win, man.
Okay, so I think that's a shot at the Bengals real quick, but we ain't gonna get into all that.
Ain't
We
no
ain't gonna
shot.
get
It's just,
all that.
Man. He said we didn't persuade him.
So my second tough question for you. You can answer this or choose not to answer this, but rumor is Seahawks, once they got their roster, once they got their info, already had practice before preseason, and are already watching film from last season. Is this true? Can you confirm this?
Yeah.
All right. So this is true. So Seahawks are already practicing, have practices going on, and are watching film from last season. So we can expect a lot of big things from the Seahawks team.
Trying to. We got a few new players Hopefully everything goes right. But one kid I'm excited about, he's a 13-year-old KP little brother.
Okay.
So just looking to really kind of start from scratch with a team and not expecting to win the first year, second year, but third year really get it rolling when everybody is, on the same maturity level, kind of.
Okay, I see.
What you do, we're just trying to build a dynasty here at 10-12 Sports.
I like it. And we're going to get a little bit more into Coach Ham's background with 10-12 after we talk about some of these picks we got coming up for this Saturday, right? So, first, on the first field, we got the Colts and Falcons. So, 10 a.m. game on field 1. So, we got these Colts and Falcons. So, Falcons were combined with the Dolphins for preseason a little bit. And so, we saw a little bit of them. Colts, we didn't, I guess they just hiding out until week 1 because we didn't see too much of them. So, thinking back on, you coached last year, you know a few of the guys. Let's see who can you pick anybody from this matchup?
Team wise? If the Colts are there on time and show up, I gotta take the Colts because the head coach over there, phenomenal guy, very organized. He's been doing this for a good amount of time, and they have some of the bigger guys in the league for size and height. And they're just very organized and always prepared. So if they can come on time and be there for that, 10
a.m.
10 a.m. game, then I got the coach for it.
Oh, okay. And I think I'm gonna go the opposite way. I'm gonna go to the Falcons a little bit. I think Falcons had some of their guys show up. Falcons seemed excited to play in preseason. I think Colts, they didn't show up preseason, so they don't got no reps in just yet. So I think that might play a part in them. But, I also like Coach Mike, Coach Fon. So I think it's going to be an exciting game. But I got the Falcons pulling out this game.
And I heard Coach Mike was going to be there also.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So
Coach Mike was going to be there.
Coach Mike. So,
we
all right, you might have the insider scoop more than me right now. So, and then on field 2, that's playing at 10 a.m. as well. We got kind of our same Coach Sean, Coach Daniel, running the Eagles. And then we got new coach, Coach Tank, taking over the Dolphins for this season. So we saw a little bit both of these teams in preseason. Eagles had like 3 or 4 of their new guys. Dolphins had a good mix of their guys. Who you liking in this one?
It's tough, man.
Will we see Coach Tank get his first win in week 1?
It's tougher than picking a real parlay on FanDuel. Tank is first season in the league. Great natural born leader. A very sportsy guy, a very organized guy, a guy that when it comes time to call a play, he can definitely draw a play up and call it. But also, my doubts are for the Eagles that will everyone show up on time and be ready to go for that 10 o'clock game.
Yeah.
If anything, I would have to take the Eagles over the Dolphins. And I'm sorry.
Wow. Okay. So that's not even a hot take though. Eagles have more chemistry.
Yeah.
Eagles are rolling. We didn't see Dolphins core guys show up just yet.
Yeah.
And so I think this is gonna be Tank's first season coaching.
Yeah.
And he was saying my analysis, when I interviewed him to know how the season was gonna go, he was saying he's the first coach to be an MVP of the league and coach for the league. So with that being said,
he got
I also think he's
credentials
going.
on.
Yeah, he got some credentials. But with that being said, I also think he's going to take his first L today. On Saturday as well. I think I like the Eagles. I think he's going to have to take those coaching, those first coaching punches for sure.
Yeah.
And I like the Eagles as well for this one. So I think second field, who we got? We got I believe you guys. Yep. So on field 1 at 11:30, we got the Seahawks. What's the name? Low key, new and improved versus the defending champions, the 10-12 49ers, who look pretty solid in preseason. Look like they're just gonna pick up where they left off. And so obviously you like your team winning this one Saturday, right?
I gotta choose my guys.
Okay.
But
just making sure.
Yeah,
I
gotta go with my guys, but being honest, and a lot of my players get mad at me. They think that I'm on the other side, which is the ultimate goal is to be here for all of the teams and all of our young men.
For sure.
I play both sides, but I got to take my Seahawks on this. But being honest,
it's going to be a tough one, right?
Bobby got that defense on lock.
All right, so without giving too much game plan away, what's the strategy going into this 49ers game?
Playing our game, playing tempo, taking our time, being organized, not being sloppy. Last week, I was disappointed, but I wasn't because I had 8 guys at practice that was ready to go Friday. And it comes Saturday and, a blessing to the God, but bro, I had 16, 17 guys, fresh guys that didn't know a lick of the plays that we literally ran through 100 yards going up and down the field, just this one play.
Yeah.
So definitely we have to be organized because they're going to be on their A game. Buck is going to bring it. Bobby is going to bring it. Corey is going to see over top. We just can't make idiotic decisions down the field thinking that we can take a shot and play over top of them. We just got to really come ready to play. It's not really too much to say defense. Everybody fly to the ball. Everybody pull flags. You can't miss it. If you miss it, these guys are shifty. They can move 100 yards down the field.
Yeah. So, with that being said, I like your Seahawks players, man, for sure.
It's honest, yeah.
But honestly, still got to rock with these 49ers in this game. Just off of preseason and what they got rolling, like you said, they're still more established right now than majority of the teams. I mean, their turnaround is crazy. They got, 12 guys coming back. These guys been, 14, 15, kind of help building, 10, 12 for sure. But I'm excited to see what your Seahawks do in this game and the rest of the season.
Yes.
A lot of your Seahawks guys were sticking around in the off season, come to league night, other events, and they were excited for the season. All the way back to since last August. So I think I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be closer than what people think for sure.
For sure.
I think it might be closer than what people think.
For sure.
And then I think the 49ers are going to take this one though. And then second game, the Falcons and Eagles both have a doubleheader, so they'll be playing twice. And so they're going to meet on field 2 at 11:30 for their second game of the day. So at the Falcons and Eagles game, they'll both have a game under their belt. They'll both play at 10 a.m. And then they'll match up against each other in the 11:30 game. So who you think's going to keep this momentum and take a win in that 11:30 game?
Wait, they got a double hitter?
Yeah.
Both teams, right?
Yep. So each week we'll have 2 teams that play twice. So yeah, each Saturday 2 teams will have a doubleheader on a Saturday. So who you liking in this Falcons and Eagles?
I gotta go Eagles.
Eagles. Man, you got a lot of loyalty to these coaches.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I like it though. I like it. Go ahead.
First, what Coach Sean has built over these past few years has been phenomenal. And then the Falcons had a really good kid. I don't know his name. Dreads, catch everything, see everything.
Oh, Corey.
He
Corey's at MIT now though.
And that's my point of picking the Eagles because he was their guy that's going up to get a pass. He's bringing all of the guys together. Hey, watch out.
Yeah, so I think
he picked Cam off in the preseason. Like, he literally did a stunt move, ducked down. He was at safety, ducked down. When the play started, he waited a couple seconds, came up, and Cam didn't even see him. He picked him right off.
Oh, y'all Cam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, preseason.
Dang. So, I think, you gotta go with, like, you gotta appreciate Coach Sean and Coach Daniel for just their chemistry. Coaching wise, and what they built this far, I think they're the only other team. Well, I think we have 4 teams now with championships, but they got a 10-12 championship, which you always gotta think about. That's experience right there. But I think Falcons still got more returners than the Eagles right now, so I think I'm gonna go with the Falcons. Coach Darius is also an experienced coach. Rumor is Coach Keyway is making an appearance back to the Falcons as well.
Who?
Coach Keyway. And then he's also been a 10-12 coach for quite some years now, knowing guys. We didn't see Kion, who was a major part, who might show up week 1. Jakeem played pretty well in preseason, wearing the Dolphins jersey. But those Falcons, I think they're going to get some momentum from that Colts game, and then they're going to carry it into the second game. And I think we'll see a pretty good matchup in that game. And then we got our 1:00 games. This will be our first look at the Ravens and the Cardinals. So 2 pretty exciting teams we got in the league. I'm excited to see both of these teams at full rosters. But we might not get that, but we'll see. Who do you like in this Ravens versus Cardinals game? So we got Coach Kenny versus Coach Donnell, and them Cardinals who always got home field advantage, living right there, right there on the field. Who you got?
That's tough, man. Ravens didn't show up for preseason.
A few of them. We saw Shannon, Vinci.
We did see Shannon and Javinci. We did see them.
Yeah.
Coach Kenny is he's always been one of my favorite coaches in 10-12. Always been one of the favorite teams for the Seahawks to play against. Just the energy that he gives off, his team, they with everything he with. But at the same time, the Cardinals, I think they did us bad last year. They just got real shifty, quick guys. Guys that's dogs. That's it don't matter if we down 2 touchdowns. We still going to score at least 2 and y'all score at least more 3, and still be down. But they still going to fight. That's a tough one. But if everybody for the Ravens show up, Coach Kenny is ready to go, fired up. It is a 1:00 game, so everybody should, kind of be there.
Yeah.
I gotta take the Ravens.
Okay.
I gotta take.
I like it. And I'm gonna go the opposite way. I'm gonna go Cardinals. Cardinals look nice in preseason. Keon look good at QB. They still got Draco coming back, good defensive player. So they just gonna have a few more momentum. Like I said, Ravens don't know their full squad yet. Emmanuel is also there for the Ravens. He played on a few other teams, so I think the Ravens are going to put up a fight as usual. Coach Kenny and I think Coach Donnell, these are both high energy teams, so I think this game is going to be high scoring. Everyone shows up and plays well, but I like the Cardinals coming out of this one. And then for the last game of the season, we got probably our 2 most seniority coaches, and 3-time champ Coach Matt, coaching the Steelers, versus Coach Coop. The Bengals, which I heard you 2 got a little bit of beef going on right now about this player discrepancy. But outside of that,
I have no beef with any coach, player, staff member, volunteer in 10-12. I love all of my black brothers.
I appreciate that, and thank you for clearing that on the pregame show. And so, but without any bias, who do you like in this matchup? Are you going to go with the Steelers or the Bengals in this one? No biased opinion, though. Unbiased opinion. Who you rocking with?
You can't go against... And listen, I'm a Ravens fan, right? But you can't go against that black and yellow.
Okay.
And anytime there's some people in that black and yellow, you got to know that they serious. But Coach Coop is such a calm coach, and he's so collective. I've been on his sideline for one of his games last season, and he had a nice running oil machine. But again, you can't go over that black and yellow. They got Dwayne catching like crazy. I seen that boy in basketball season, high school. He going crazy. They got Black. Try hard 3,000. I gotta go to Steelers.
Okay.
Gotta go to Steelers.
No
bias. Cool. I love you. But Black is my guy, and Wayne, he's crazy this year, man.
Okay.
It's crazy.
So, unbiased opinion, Coach Ham got the Steelers. Unbiased opinion.
Unbiased.
And I think I'm gonna go the same way. I'm gonna go with the Steelers. Like I said, you gotta go with experience over talent right now. Just because it's week one, we haven't seen everybody's skills yet.
Play that up.
So I'm gonna go with the Steelers. Bengals, I know you're gonna come for me as soon as y'all see this on Saturday. It's still all love. I just gotta go with my expert analysis pick. but I'm expecting big things from the Bengals this year as well.
Big things. Listen, they're a great team.
Y'all made a Final Four appearance.
Final Four.
I actually wouldn't be surprised if they made it to the Community Bowl this year. And so those are all the matchups we got for this week. And so I just want to touch a little bit more on this season. So obviously you would like your Seahawks to be the final two in that Community Bowl championship, late July. But what is there a specific team, or is there any team you would like to see in that Community Bowl championship? Like, would there be any sweeter championship, sweeter victory if you saw a different team, or is there any team you're like worried about if y'all get to that playoff stage?
No, I ain't worried about no teams. Only
Just
because
about y'all?
like I really like this team.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I really like this team. But if we going sweet, I want to see Coop in the Community Bowl.
Okay.
But
so you want to see Bengals, Seahawks?
If we going comp though, I want to see week 1 for that Community Bowl against the 49ers.
Okay.
Because I want me and my guys to coach against the best, to play against the best, and to experience the best. Like,
I respect
comp
that.
for you to get better. Football season and you got a month and a half to go right back in a real tackle football. So you got to be ready to go. You got to feel that energy.
Yeah, I respect that for sure. And so as usual, I know y'all want to hear the 10-12 staff, who their picks are for the Community Bowl. So I'll make sure I get Coach Jeff and Coach Neil on the show to give their Community Bowl picks. Man, right now it's really hard. We didn't see all the teams in preseason. Man, defending champs still look tough. I know I'm gonna get a lot of backlash over whoever I pick right now. So, man, unbiased opinion.
He wants to apologize.
Unbiased opinion. If I had to pick right now, without seeing all the teams we got for the Community Bowl, I would. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the 49ers being back-to-back champs right now. Week 1, I feel like I should be allowed to change my decision once we see all the teams. No, I should stick with my.
Being honest, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna stick with the 49ers the whole season. 49ers, y'all gonna get that Community Bowl championship, possibly go back to back.
Whoa. So who you want to see them play against?
Man, that's a good question. So yeah, if I had to pick a Community Bowl championship, man, I honestly. I like 49ers Cardinals. 49ers Cardinals in the championship, I wouldn't be surprised by that. And I probably wouldn't be surprised by 49ers Bengals with close games. So those are the two teams I've seen preseason and like with their returners. That is kind of like they're in those 16, 17-year-olds where it's like, yo, this can be our year. Why not us? Why not now? Right now. So
I want y'all to take heed of that.
So, 49ers Cardinals. So sorry, Seahawks. Y'all might have a Final Four appearance, but
he's saying, but that's about it.
But that might be it for y'all.
Practice is real Friday.
I wouldn't be surprised y'all prove me wrong though. So, and yeah, see what it looks like in practice. So, and then lastly, before we go, just want to touch on the game day verse and a little bit about your background with 10-12, Coach Ham. So Coach Ham played in the league for how many years?
I believe 4.
4 years, and then you coached in the league for this is your second year?
Second year
coaching. So I just want to ask you, like, what does 10-12 mean to you? Like, why the 4 years, you played in? Why did you decide to come back and be a coach and invest in, just this community we have?
I feel like I needed 10-12. Being 100% honest, going through a rough patch in my life and kind of coming out of it, just needing that brotherhood, most importantly, needing something to do on days when there's nothing to do. Like weekdays when you just bored. Like, unfortunately, back in 2015, 2016, there wasn't no league night, or there wasn't no weight room Tuesdays or Wednesdays, or there wasn't anything like really like popping going on. Coach Jeff was just really like trying to like boil it in a pot, steam it up. But it just means like a brotherhood, coaches, staff members, volunteers we have, the young kids that come out, the guys who as much as corny as I think it is, but having your girl come to come out and watch, and then your your parents coming to be able to watch, it's like it's something for the city that we kind of needed, and it'll get bigger over time as more young men come through 10-12 like me, and come through like Tank, and come through like Coach Zay, and just come through, guys that come under Coach Kenny, Coach Sean, guys that really see the purpose of it. It can, be bigger. And I came back to just like see it grow. Like it feels crazy to me all the time that, like, bro, I'm a coach. Like you always dream of it as a kid. You like, one day I want to do what you do. But you never know in the future how it's going to start, and I would never expect it for Coach Jeff just to come out and be like, I want you to be a coach. That meant a lot to me, and I also feel very valued here. I was just having a conversation with Coach Jeff about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and it was like, even though that situation didn't work out, it was honestly for the best, because I'm a valued person, and I just didn't feel valued there.
1,000% for sure. And so, yeah, just want to give you your flowers, man. We thank you and appreciate you for coming back, investing in these kids, in the community, and just being a great coach you are. And hopefully one day you can also hold up that community bowl, championship trophy one day, for sure.
He said hopefully. But the thing about me, I'm 23. And as long as 10-12 is standing, I at least expect to be around for another 10 to 12 years.
I appreciate that for sure. Seahawks Nation. And then lastly, just want to touch on the game day verse, which says, comes from Psalm 121, verse 2. And it says, my hope comes from the Lord, maker of heaven and earth. I'll read it one more time. Psalm 121, verse 2. My help comes from the Lord, maker of heaven and earth. So, Coach Ham, what did that verse mean to you? Or can you help our guys break that verse down a little bit? What you think it might mean?
Say it one more time for me.
My hope comes from the Lord, maker of heaven and earth.
Is it hope or help?
Hope.
Hope?
I mean, my help. Yep. My help comes from the Lord, maker of heaven and earth.
I believe that there once a person who walked this earth that was kind of like the leader of things. They kind of was here before everybody else, and they walked it and, helped people. That's what I kind of get from it, is that there's a maker out here, and that be careful that it's just not people who can take you to jail, or to take you to worse places. That it's somebody that's dependent on you. It's somebody who has brought you here for a reason. I feel like one of the biggest things in Baltimore right now, like not even just in Baltimore, but a lot of like inner city communities, like people feel like they're not nothing, they're worthless, they were here just to do whatever they want to do. And that just because you can't see a future, they kind of throw it away already.
Yeah.
And it's not judging nobody, because I've done the same things, but that's why every day as human beings, especially as young men, black young men in America right now, we literally have to watch what we do behind closed doors, and watch, just who we put ourselves around, and like what type of things we listen to and just hear, because like there's somebody who's expecting you to do just a whole lot better than what you're already doing.
Sure.
So it's like we get our help and we get our hope from him, but he oversees everything. So don't think that you can just come here because he put you here and just do whatever and not be a factor. You got to actually be something.
Yeah, and that's our goal at 10-12. I mean, is to make sure you guys know that if you truly believe, truly believe in the Lord, that's where your help can come from in any situation, no matter how down bad or how good things are. The Lord, like you said, is in control of all things and to help you and to be the best version of yourself. So I'm gonna pray us out. And Coach Ham, thank you for being on the show and sharing a piece of your heart with our young men. So, dear Heavenly Father, again, we just lift this new 10-12 season to you, Lord. Just thank you for the excitement and joy you're about to bring to that field. I lift up all our young men. I pray they continue to stay safe, free from harm, free from injury, and let them know that they're loved by you and loved by 10-12, and that all we want is to find their purpose in life through you. And we pray all these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.